It's early in the morning on a Sunday. I woke up and then my immediate thought was I need to read this chapter before the TCB scans go away and the official takeover. Because I'll always say it that I'll need my consistency. Of course, it's early in the morning. I'm gonna have to tone it down a little bit. I can still raise my voice. I'm in an area in my room where I can be a little loud, but walls are thin, so I'm gonna be considerate. For the most part, I will be considerate. Information I got prior to reading this chapter, thankfully I didn't get spoiled, but like one thing going into this chapter is that it's a sad chapter. Which like duh probably is going to be. But that insinuates that this is going to be another continuation of the flashback. Last chapter, which I was sick and I'll talk about by the way. I thought that was going to be the end of the flashback after that. It seemed like a good stopping point. Bonnie punched the lights out of that Cypherpole agent, and she was on her way. It very nicely paralleled Chapter 1 Luffy and punching out the Sea King and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. I feel like we're going to get more Egghead. Maybe that's this chapter. Maybe we'll get a little bit more a little bit more flashback in this chapter, and then we'll see a glimpse of what's happening in the present again. Because I really want to see how all this gets resolved in the present on Egghead. I really do. Like, I remember I was like, dude, I want more of this flashback, but now I want more. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here as soon as possible now, so I can just see what happens. But hopefully this is the end, and hopefully it all ties it up in a nice little, a nice present as we go down and we see this Christmas themed. I like it. Dude, I like it. You got the heavy hitters on the sides, the king in the middle. That's I've only read a couple of these. Sakamoto Days. I started watching the Undead series. It's pretty fire. I stopped reading Kagurabachi. I don't know. I'm sure the chapters are fire. The recent chapters are fire, but I just had to put it on hold for a minute. But that'll bring me to last week. I was really sick, and I was like, yeah, I'll get this out as soon as possible after I record the 1101 chapter. But I got over that sickness. I'm over it now. It's still a little bit lingering, but I got over it. I started to get better physically, but then I don't know if it was like when you get sick, you feel a little under the weather, like mentally, because it's like, dang, I just went through all that. I felt terrible physically, and then you still got a little bit of a mental unwellness, like sitting there, and you got to get over it. So I was going through that a little bit after, and yeah, I feel like that's not really a very good excuse to why I haven't been uploading, but sheesh, man, you gotta give me a break. You gotta give me a break in some regard, because oh my god. But I'll try to get it out before Christmas. I am setting myself up for disaster by placing a due date on something like that, because I got 3 uploads to actually edit and then release. So that's gonna be pretty difficult, but still, nonetheless, I appreciate anybody who watches these. It's cool. It's cool. I like doing stuff like this. I'm for sure not gonna do anything like this ever again once One Piece ends. This is just because of the love of the series that I do this. Like, I could be doing this for something like JJK, which I was thinking about, but I was like, nah, I'm only gonna do this for one series at a time, and then after One Piece ends, that's it. I'm not gonna think about anything else. I was thinking about Soul Eater, but nah, nah. I love that series just as much as One Piece, but nah, I can't do that. The Life of Kuma. That sounds like a chapter title that will be the last flashback. That sounds like the flashback is ending just off of that, The Life of Kuma. That's strong. That is a powerful title. Bonnie not waiting to stuff her face at a mill with a pack of wolves who carefully built up a huge stash of hot dogs. The wolves are like, yo, what are you doing? Alright, let's go. Ooh. Where is she now? Oh, she might be in some islands. She might be pulling up to some islands that we may know. No doubt about it, Bonnie. Kumachi's here. So, okay, yeah, she's on the journey to look for Kuma now. Dang, she was She missed him on Sabaody. He was right there. Dang, but she had to escape the Was she there? I don't think she got attacked by the pacifista pre-flashback Sabaody. We never saw that, I think. Or maybe my memory's failing me and she did get attacked, but I don't remember. Where did she go? Now I gotta go back. I've been saying I have to go back to chapters of old to see what happened. So I can see how it matches up with the current arc and the current state of things in the series. I haven't been doing that at all. I always say like, oh, let me go back. I never do. Okay, Captain. Then it looks like there are Marines, but I'm skipping dialogue. Quit calling me by my name. I'm the captain, ain't I? Okay, Captain then. It looks like there are Marines here, though. Here, too, though. Alright, man. That is a cool full shot. The Bonnie pirates have arrived. And that's the main fit. That's the main pre-time skip fit? Yeah. And then this dude's been around since the jump. He's loyal. He making sure that everybody wants to be happy. We've got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and little children. They're the worst type of scum. She's turning but they don't know that she's turning them into the seniors and children. Look at that. And he's getting word of this. Oh, wait. Wait. Huh? Okay, no, it's just a different angle. On different angles, Kuma's eyes don't look human. So, wow. Okay, so during that Sabo flashback, Kuma was still human. It was just that in the anime, and I sound like a broken record talking about this again. It was just in the anime that it made him seem like he was soulless. A big guy. Yeah, I've seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. They're looking for Kuma. Who's looking for Kuma right now? Oh, Bonnie. I thought the Marines. So, he's watching... Is he watching Bonnie ask about him? What are you doing? I guess he can't see her because that's like... The government's probably going to be watching him and being like, oh, nope, can't do that. I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. Yeah, he's watching her. And then he pops out of there. Wow. That's crazy. That is insane. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. It's too dangerous. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? It's good to see that she's out in the sun, like that the disease is all gone. That's really cool. And she's like she's kind of living out her dream that she had set up. It's just not with Kuma, unfortunately. But she's setting sail, going places. If we're gonna take it slow, then I wanna look for Nika too. And she done did it. It took like 2 years, but she done did it, bro. I can't wait for both of these characters to see Gear 5. Imagine Dad's face when I tell him I found Nika at so and so island at Egghead, cause she's like I don't know what island I'm gonna meet him at. Don't you think he'll be thrilled? That's over to Luffy. Oh my God, he just got Usopp. Go D Usopp, bro. While Bonnie's doing, is she in the Grand Line? She must be in the Grand Line. And then Luffy, while she's in the Grand Line already, Luffy's still in East Blue recruiting people. He just got. Oh wait, no. This is after Arlong, cause Usopp's holding up the bounty. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fishmen of the Arlong. Oh, yeah, I can't speak right. Of the Arlong pirates. All right, I got a bounty. Oh, I knew this chapter was not gonna keep me contained. Cause I knew if pre-time skip Luffy and Oda's current art style popped up, I was going to go off, man. And it's happening. I knew I couldn't contain it. I knew it, but I was like, I gotta tone it down. It's too early. It's 8 o'clock right now on the dot. I can't, bro. But look at him. Straw Hat Luffy has stepped into the spotlight. 30 million berries, man. Oh, I love this chapter. What's down below? You're going to Logtown for what? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? No particular reason. He's like, wait. He was He was like, a child is your greatest weakness. Bro, you're about to see him right now. Well, I guess Luffy's strong to protect himself, and he's a pirate, so that comes with that. Having strength comes with being a pirate. So I guess Dragon was like, okay, I guess it might be okay to see him even if he doesn't recognize me. I think it's okay to see him. He's not weak anymore, relatively. He's not relatively weak anymore. Wow. He said no particular reason. Like, stop lying, dude. Did he get a feeling that Luffy was headed to Logtown? Is Sabo reading? He's reading the paper. He should have seen Luffy's face and then been like, oh, yo, my memory. What? That didn't spark anything in him? It took Ace's death to actually have him go back to normal, unless this newspaper doesn't have the bounty. But that's 2 years. That's 2 years of being around while Luffy's doing his pirating thing, and you haven't seen a single bounty of him? Like, what? You should at least heard about him invading Eni's lobby, doing all that. What else? What was he, beating Crocodile? Like, what, dude? You didn't get your memory back at that point? Like, that is some strong amnesia. That is some super strong. It took Ace's death. That's insane. It took Ace's death to do that. To do that to him. Not just seeing Luffy on a poster. Like, that's your brother, my guy. That should have sparked back some sort of memory. No particular reason. Who's in charge there? So it's like, he saw the bounty. He knows that Luffy's going to the Grand Line. He knows he has to make a pit stop at Logtown. He wants to make sure who's in charge there so he can stop them, which is Smoker. And then he stops Smoker from capturing Luffy. He wants Luffy to keep going. He wants him to go to the Grand Line. I love it here. It's... Wow. Alright, Dragon. Alright, Dragon. You're still sitting on your ass, though. Do something! Dragon, do something, man. Jinbei. Guess whose kid brother is on this bounty poster? A brat like this took down Arlong? Yo, I love his reaction. Jinbei's reaction to Arlong being defeated. That's really cool. That's right, he's my kid brother, and wow. Oh my god, Jinbei. Yo, more Jinbei scenes like this, I need him. Because that's just going to make me love the character even more. Now that he's a Straw Hat and everything, and all the stuff that he did during Marineford, and post Marineford, trying to get Luffy back on track after his breakdown, this is a special character. It's a really special character right here. What a curious twist of fate, Dragon. To think your boy will become a pirate. And then Kuma looking at it. Dude, Kuma knew about Luffy for so long. Oh my god, yo, he was taking care of this man, bro. Behind the scenes? Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want. From the bad guys, of course. Rob them blind. And don't help a soul, unless they really need it. This is basically Luffy's crew. I always thought, like, back in pre-time skip, around Sabaody, I didn't think she had those values. Or, sort of, because she saved Zoro and all that, but I thought it wasn't, it definitely seemed like it wasn't because, like, oh, I don't want to see anybody, I don't know. I think it was to save herself, if anything, because, you know, she didn't want an admiral pulling up. I don't think anybody wants an admiral pulling up on them like that. Yeah, never mind. Not a soul. That's where she got the jewelry from. Is that literal jewelry? Because I can never tell. Yes, that's it. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. Great. I'm totally grown up now. And it's like, that's not really how... That's why it looks so, like, cartoony, the lipstick. Because there's not a single other character that looks like that, right? The way I see characters with lipstick, they have it on properly. So I was always wondering about that. That's interesting. Wow, the foreshadowing. I wonder if Oda... Because Oda thought these characters within such a short amount of time. It was like last minute. He thought about Law Kid, the whole Supernovas, Bonnie. Like, I wonder if he planned this out. Well, like, of course not while he was creating them, or actually, yeah, like as he was creating Bonnie. I wonder if he thought, like, okay, let me flesh her out a little bit. Since now that she's in the series, all of a sudden, Okay, she could be Kuma's daughter. Okay, she can have this and that. Like, I wonder if that was the process, or like, how long was the process of planning out the lore behind all of this? I really want to know that. We're not going to get any answers anytime soon, so I wonder if by the end of the series, when we get questions asked like that in some interview, Oda can actually reveal that, like the planning and how long it actually took for lore like this to be developed. Because if it was within a short amount of time after Bonnie's creation and the rest of Supernovas, yo, that is godlike. that is godlike. That is really cool. I guess you would call it planting. It's like a mix between pantsing and planting, like story developmental seeds and stuff. Like, he was literally winging it, but winging it perfectly. That'll be a good description of it. I also put this on. That might not even recognize me with something on my cheek. Yes, he will, cause he'll remember the stuff about all the jewelry and stuff. Next, I just gotta make a name for myself. I thought you already did. Don't you got a bounty? I'll get his attention. Is she not in the Grand Line yet? I'd be mistaken. Dude, look at all the pacifista. They only have 10 so far? No, there must be more. It must be like off panel. A kid in the new world. This is unsettling. You think so? The progression is yeah. If I see clones of myself that are going to do battle soon, yeah, and they're being controlled by the Gorosei, nonetheless. Their progression is going as smoothly as your own modification. Never mind that though. Did you hear the news? Apparently some rookies declared war on the government. Wow. We are in Eni's lobby territory right now. Wait! The scene where Doflamingo, the scene where Dofi and Kuma were walking to Marijois, he still had a little bit of his humanity. Cause he still has opinions like this. Wow. He still had it in him. Well, I guess it all went away after he protected the Sunny. What? Dragon has a son? Vegapunk didn't even know that. Bro, your deduction skills. You got the brain fruit. Come on. I'm holding you to it every time, man. If I'm going to let you study on my memories, there's no point in trying to hide it. A man with rubber power standing up to the government. What a quirk of fate. He sounds just like my idol, Nick. That's true. Oh, we're getting Thriller Bark in current Oda art style. Thriller Bark Grand Line. The government has given me special orders to wipe you all out. That's it. I'm sure they'd be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat Luffy's head. Hand them over and I'll spare your lives. Yo, this is special. Go to hell. This Robin with the stone face, bro. Yo, chime in. Chip in a little bit. Come on. I know you're loyal, but you never show it. Like, chime in. This is post Eni's lobby too, so it's like she's not opening up right away. But still, stone face in this scene is crazy. Come on, Robin. No sweat on Usopp, by the way. He was brave. This man was brave. No sweat on Usopp. He's fearless right here. That's for his captain. What a shame. Ursa shot. I can't believe we're reliving. I can't believe we're reliving the post-Thriller Bark scene through this flashback. I never thought, bro. Wow, he's doing everything! Oh my god, he's redrawing the Nothing Happened? Are you serious? He didn't have to do this. Oda did not have to do this. He did not have to. We're gonna see this in the current art style. We're gonna see this in the new AK art style, dude. Let alone the flashback. Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear all of the pain and suffering yourself. He's redoing the Nothing Happened. I can't believe I'm seeing. Yo, this much damage might be enough to knock even me out. We're seeing it through his lens. We're seeing it through his perspective. Even Kuma couldn't take all that. That's crazy. He said he might get knocked out. Zoro was gonna die. He has exceptional friends, just as I'd expect of your son, Dragon. If he showed Zoro, like, touching the bubble again. Yo, I would have ascended. Please, nah, he's not gonna show it. He's not. They're showing. Oh my god, Sabaody, we're getting. Yo, we are. Oh my god. He might be asking, why am I hyping out about seeing stuff we already seen in previous chapters a while ago? It's because we're getting a new light. We're getting his thoughts. Because we never knew what Kuma was thinking. Like, ever. We never knew. We had to put the pieces together ourselves. Especially after the whole Sabaody scene. We're getting that too. We're going to see what his thoughts were during all of this. We're calling in on all 7 warlords of the sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Oh, no. This is, No, never mind. Let me keep reading. But yeah, Luffy has yet to punch out a Celestial Dragon. He's yet to punch out a Celestial Dragon right here, but he's getting the news about Ace's execution and stuff and the potential war that might be happening during that. So he was busy. He was quite busy. He had to pop the Straw Hats to different islands and then make his way over to Marineford, which it wasn't so far away, I think. Yeah, Sabaody's not too far off, I think, right? Quite the statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era, Pork is the Ace. His public execution date has been set. He doesn't even know that. That's Luffy Blue. I wonder what his reaction was to finding out that was like his brother. And him being the son of Gold Roger. Nobody knew that. Except for a few people, but whatever. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War? With the Whitebeard? With the Whitebeard? the Whitebeard. That's crazy. I'll be sure to arrive before the execution date. Dude, I totally forgot about Bonnie here. I was just talking about her on Sabaody. Where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza? Bring me more now. Yo. Wait. What the heck? It's so creepy to see his face like this. You go from this, scroll down, and then he brings out his human side of him again. That's so weird. Imagine if he did something like that during Thriller Bark. Yo, that would have been so unsettling. Because we're thinking like he's like 90%, 99% cyborg, no personality, and he suddenly makes a face like that. Bro, I would have been tripping. I'm like, yo, Kuma? What's going on here? Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep causing a scene. He's watching her. He's watching her through the mirror. And seeing her is the only way to make a face like that in the state that he's in after all this time. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a truly indomitable pirate. I'm saying that just made me think of Gurren Lagann. Alright, let's keep reading. Indomitable. Bonnie. Oh, that's cool. Oh, here's his reaction. The human shop? Oh my god. Alright, I'm skipping dialogue. That pirate just hit a Celestial Dragon. They'll send a warship from Navy HQ. Huh? That's the human shop. Human shop. Oh my god. That's what it... Oh, yeah. Why did they... Bro, they couldn't call it anything else. They were trying to hide the fact that they were slave trading. You gonna call it a human shop? That's not any better. Someone attacked the Celestial Dragon? Who could... What do you think, bro? After all this time, who do you think did it, bro? Is he serious? Who would dare do that? He's sweating. My man's sweating. He was like, oh no, I gotta cover for the Straw Hats now. He done attacked Charlos. My man done attacked Charlos. Yo, what are you doing? The whole world knows that's taboo. And we're so close to Navy HQ. Luffy did not care. That's practically suicide. I want to see his reaction. Let me see his reaction to... Because, bro, anybody's reaction to Luffy's antics is so funny, man. If he makes like some sort of typical goofy One Piece face, I'm gonna be dying, bro. please show this thing down below. I hope this happens. Them again, the Straw Hat Pirates. You love to see it. I don't care if we're getting a rehash of this. You love to see it. The imprint on his face. He should have punched him into the anime. If this had color, oh, I would have loved that. It would have went full circle. Oh! Oh my god, he got I forgot Ryuma's sword. That is a shame. I should be ashamed of myself. He got Ryuma's sword still. Sanji being pre-time skip Sanji. I want to say this. I think some people can agree with me. I like pre-skip Sanji's look better than post. Mostly because I hate the way the swirly eyebrow is in the front. Post time skip. I think it changed when he gets mad and enters like Ifrit or something like that. He gets mad and then his curly brow goes to the back, which I am definitely okay with. But I'm not okay when it's in the front. I just want to put that out there. I hate that. I hated Sanji's design for most of the New World because his eyebrow looks so weird like that. But look at Luffy, man. He did this to protect a fish, man? That sounds racist. When June Kuma? He did it. Yo, he's seeing Nika energy radiate off Luffy. That's so funny. He did it to protect the fish, man? Straw Hat Luffy. Look at this, man. Usopp's moment is just as special, too. He was the second. He's the only other Straw Hat to beat a Celestial Dragon. My goat. That's my goat, dude. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It was all on a whim, too. Yo, look at Brook. Look at my guy, Brook. Just joined the crew and he with it. Brook just joined the crew and he was okay with Luffy punching us up. Wait. No. Brook should know about Celestial Dragons and all that stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, he was fearless. He did not care either. He was with it. And he just joined the crew. It's treason. Look at Frankie's. I miss Frankie's old design. Oh my god. And then it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell about Nami because in the new art style, it doesn't look any different from her current look. But look at Chopper. Oh my god, I miss that hat, man. Take that other hat off, Chopper. You're disrespecting Hero look. That's the hat he gave you. You're covering it up with all that BS. That blue bubble on the hat. I don't know what I'm talking about. Happy birthday, Chopper. Chopper. Happy birthday, Chopper. I'm sorry. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting it. We're getting it again. Dragon, Eva-chan. I hope you can forgive me. Stop PX1. What, another one? Dude, they look like ants. Seeing it from his perspective, they look like ants, bro. They stood no chance whatsoever. Holy dude, this is such a good light, bro. It's a different light. It hits different. Cause we were up close with the Straw Hats, seeing their reactions left and right. Up close and everything. Now we're seeing it from afar and they just look so weak. They were not ready for the new world, my guy. Zoro? I didn't mean to desert you without a word. This is what he was thinking of while he was popping the Straw Hats away. That's crazy. At least I can leave my mark. I can leave my own quiet mark on the world. Though Bonnie and this young boy, their future will. She's definitely joining the Straw Hats. Or there's gonna be like a very strong, long-lasting alliance similar to Law. Because this flashback sealed it for me. I have strong belief over that now. That's happening for sure. Their future will be the only legacy I leave behind. It's happening for sure. It is happening for sure, bro. And I feel like he's gonna die. And then Bonnie... I don't know. I'm not sure how it's gonna happen in order. Maybe he won't die on Egghead, but it might happen later on. I couldn't save any of them. This scene being redrawn. He was popping them away thinking of all this. This is what I wanted to see. This is the thoughts that I wanted to hear from Kuma as he was doing this. And we have more too. Oh my god, look at... Yo, gas to the left. Or not really, this is not gas, this is tragic. This is tragic, but still. You've got it wrong. I'm showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You're not ready, kid. You are not ready. Kid was not ready. Well, this kid Luffy, he was not ready here. Imagine if Kid took a break. Just imagine if Kid took a break. Would he have still got one tap by Divine Departure, or would he have ate it? I'm sure he still would have lost to Shanks, but he probably would have been able to take at least one Divine Departure. He would have been out of it. He would have been completely out of it. But still, I wonder if he wasn't so arrogant and just took a little breather and trained just like Luffy. I wonder. I really wonder. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You and your friends just aren't ready. Don't go there yet. After all, look at Luffy. Like, he doesn't have... Yo, and you can tell, seeing this side of Luffy from back then, you can tell this character was underdeveloped. This was the turning point in his development. Because some people think that, like, Luffy has no development. But you can't look at a scene like this and still say that. Because you notice how much he's changed from this point. Like, look at this. Like, you'll probably never see this side of Luffy like this, so defeated for a while. I'm sure it's gonna happen pretty soon, because that's like basic storytelling. There's gonna have to be some downpour moment, like maybe Blackbeard does something that would cause Luffy to start behaving like this again. But you won't be seeing that for a while because of how much he's grown. So, or would you call it? I don't think it'll be called character development. I think it's just character progression. But it's a mixture of both, though. It's subtle. That's all I gotta say for that. It's just subtle. But I hate when people say that he doesn't have any development. It's like, bro, are we reading the same series? You will someday save the world, huh? So he knew he was Nika. In some way, he knew he was Nika. That's what I'm getting from this. Let me take a breather. let me take a breather. Okay. Install a self-destruct mechanism. Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Wow, Saturn, you're... Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon... Wait. Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status of a human weapon you're doing? But you five have already have the highest priority in the command hierarchy. And if he were to somehow go rogue when not in our presence, how would anyone else stop him? Does he actually have that in him? No, dude. Is that how he dies? He's gonna self-destruct somehow? I'm not trying to see another character blow up in post-time skip, man. Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinions of a scientist for hire. Then you do it. You're a defense warrior. Then in exchange for me doing that, let me keep just a touch of his ego and say, you gotta do something here. You gotta negotiate somehow. There's gotta be a trade-off. But that means, wow. Okay, Kuma still has his personality in him a little bit. I guess that'll be boosted up when he sees Nika. But he has that bomb in him now, supposedly. I wonder if Vegapunk actually went through with it in this flashback. We'll see. I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between two states of consciousness, akin to a split personality. Kuma can switch back? Yo, Kuma... I feel like Kuma's next destination has to be Egghead. He's probably... Why did he go to Marijois first? But I'm thinking when he left Marijois, when he popped out of there, he's going to Egghead next, and he's probably going to go to Vegapunk to get his personality switched back, right? Or can he do it himself, or... Huh. Because I was wondering when he finally was back with the Revs, I was wondering why they didn't have somebody go and start tinkering with his circuitry or something to try to get him back. But I guess they just didn't know how to. They were not like Vegapunk. If you allow me to test it, cuts him off. I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. Any attempts to deceive me will fail. So that's why he didn't put a higher authority chip on himself, because he knew that someone like Saturn would notice. He could have done something that could have went over Saturn's head. Saturn wouldn't have noticed. But I guess that's why he didn't put himself that high for the authority chips and allow the Gorosei to have that higher authority. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to be reunited with Banya. He does not care. He does not care. Reveal that he's the real father right now. I want to see it. Question. Would it even matter if the real father got revealed? Would we really want to see that? Like, I guess it would, so we can direct our hate towards someone like that, you know? But would it matter? Like, would we be losing sleep if we never found out and then the series ends? But I feel like Saturn specifically, not just because, like, okay, yeah, it's the science arc, right? He's a science person, but he's had the most spotlight so far, more than any other Gorosei. Or maybe that's gonna be the new formula for the final saga. We'll start to get more screen time for individual Gorosei depending on the arc. There's like an agriculture Gorosei. Like, would he be on Elbaf? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But that's some food thought right there. It's good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Oh wow. it's the bear ears right there. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hair? Alright then. Today's the day. We will erase your sense of individuality. Kuma, it's only been 2 years, but it was fun. I suppose it was. This was after he decided to protect the Sunny. So that must have been his last programming. He must have asked Vegapunk for one last wish. Like one last request. Looks like your first assignment will be a battle with the Whitebeard pirates. Oh my god. That's why he didn't recognize. Because I'm like, he still has his human state. He should have recognized Ivankov's face. I'll never forget your face as long as I live. Like, you're not alive anymore. He's not alive anymore. He would have recognized Ivankov's face if he went to battle before this. Oh, that's tragic. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone soldiers for that too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. I knew it. That was a pretty obvious one right there, but still I do it. Protect the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates. Just until one of them. Yeah, the pieces were right there, so it wasn't like a big brain prediction. But I like to be a stubborn guardian for their home, since I won't be able to witness their continued growth. You will, man. You will. Just go to A Kid. Everything's gonna be all right, man. What kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions really moved me, bro. His actions move all of us. Yo, he's just like me. Kuma's just like me, bro. He really moves me. He moves me, man. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd really be great if there was really a warrior out there, putting smiles on faces, and the rhythm of liberation. The rhythm I taught Bonnie. Do da da do. Oh, he's really like the fan base. That is crazy. And if there's a hero out there, don't call Luffy a hero. You don't like that. That would change these seas one day. I'm sure it's him. I believe it'll be him. Let's go. Oh, this is a powerful panel right here. Even got the debris in the background. That's how you know. That's how you know. Every time you see debris in the background, you know it's up. A revolutionary placing their hopes on the pirate, eh? That's cool. You're backing quite the dark horse. I like his laugh. His laugh is so like scientist. Like, it's a very science doctor laugh. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. Alright, well, not anymore. Alright, before we begin, remember to push out those memories for my research. A promise is a promise after all. I keep forgetting that. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the end. This is the end. This is the end of the chapter. I mean, of the flashback. This is the end of the flashback. It has to be. There's no way, right? There's no. This chapter feels like. No, it must be me. I'm talking for. I've been stopping and talking for a lot. That's why I think the chapter's going on for a bit too long. But dude, I wanted to keep going. I don't want it to end. I really don't. Does this effectively erase your memories? No. Think of it as a. Bro still got his memories. It's in there somewhere. I thought Bonnie was gonna like give him back to Kuma. That was just a copy bubble? It will disappear when it's touched though. That is so much trauma in one bubble, dude. You might as well make it he might as well just took it out of him. Like every memory. He shouldn't have made a copy. He should have just took all that trauma out. That is one trauma bubble right there, bro. Don't fret. I've designed a system that will allow me to take peeks without touching it. What kind of technology you got? Oh, he studied his devil fruit for a while, so I'm sure. But like, dang. Place it in there. Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all. So this is my life. Yo, don't. I'm shedding like non-physical tears right now. It's like I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it because that one line. So this is my life. That hits. That hits. That hits. I wonder how many people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Don't think about that, man. You've done plenty, bro. Luffy wouldn't have gotten to where he was without you, man. I feel like he's done. Nah, I was about to say he's done more than any Straw Hat, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, but he has done a lot more than at least like a couple of Straw Hats. Nah, I can't be thinking like that. That's like blasphemy. That's like blasphemy to say. I can't say that. But he's really helped out a lot. No doubt about that. Troubled? Living is nothing without trouble. Wouldn't you say? That's facts. Oh my god, what is this? Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't show us this again. His mom and dad. Him running? Is this him running at God Valley? Him meeting Eva. Him meeting Genny. Kumachi. Him meeting Dragon. Bonnie's future crew. Genny again, then he runs, and he's doing a Nika pose too, but he's running. Oh my god, man, don't do this. This page hurts. This page hurts. Yo, he's doing the Nika pose every single panel he's running. He's not actually doing it. He's legit running, but it's like it's a nod. I can cure her. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank goodness. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble while he's crying because of what he said. But your death will be... Oh, wow. But your death will be pain. Wait, your death will be pain, everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma. You are a hero too. Don't cry, Vegapunk. He hasn't even read his memory bubble. And he's crying like this. But just because of the situation with Bonnie alone and all that, like he doesn't know about any of this up here. He don't know about any of this up here. He knows about this portion, so imagine when he takes a look at that bubble. Not only for Bonnie, but for everyone you've ever met. Thank you. There's just one last thing, Vegapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. They're all praying for this man. Is that Borsalino? No, that's not. No, these are the scientists. Borsalino is... Where is he? Where would he be right now? Huh. Since tomorrow's here, though. Dude, Vegapunk. Don't cry, Vegapunk. Don't cry. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. Oh, no! Oh, no. Give him back, bro. Give him back. Give him back. I want to see... If we don't see this face on Egghead again, bro, I'm not gonna cry, but I might. Nah, I won't. But maybe. Nah, I'm just kidding. Unless. This is hard to read, though. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? That's his last request. Woo! We're getting back to Egghead. We're getting back to the present Egghead. This is present day Bonnie. Or at least like a few minutes ago. All that shock. She experienced that all in real time. Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. Break next week. His daughter is the only thing in his heart. So while I was processing that in silence, one thought came into my head, and it's, how is the volume cover going to look? Because the volume that this flashback is going to be, this flashback had so many chapters. I'm not sure if it had the most for a flashback in One Piece. Probably not. It's probably up there. It's up there. But this is like the first time I'm ever reading a One Piece flashback weekly. Because I've never read the series weekly up until I caught up around like after Luffy lost the fight to Kaido for the first time. That's when I actually started to read, like weekly as Oda was writing. So this is the first flashback that I'm experiencing. Or, no. Oh, it was Oda's flashback, but I wasn't caught up. Yeah, I wasn't caught up. When I got caught up, it was around when Law and Kid beat Big Mom. That's right. I stand corrected. No, that's when I started reading the series, week by week. I think Oda. Who's flat? This wasn't the longest flashback, but it's okay. Point is, this is a lot of chapters. This is like a volume's worth of flat. We're gonna get like a whole volume of just this flashback. I really want to see what that volume cover looks like in color and everything. Probably Kuma's gonna be front and center or something. You're gonna get Guinea, young Eva, Dragon without the tattoo maybe in the background or something like that. You're gonna get Saturn too. That volume cover is gonna go so crazy. I'm not gonna say it's gonna go hard or it's gonna be fire. Like, no, it's gonna be a tragic looking background. Like, I can tell you that. But that's what I thought when I just sat there. So that's it. This is the last chapter for the year. This is like a very personal little Christmas present early on. Getting to read this chapter, you know. This was special. It's sad though. It's not a very happy one. I'd say that. I'm trying to gather my thoughts right now. I know there's some more to say, but this panel in particular just is throwing me off. I gotta look away so I can like think. We're getting a break next week, so 2 weeks we'll get the next chapter in the new year. I believe, like, even though there's gonna be a break next week, I think next week we're gonna get the start of Egghead in a new art style. That's gonna be the Lucia chapter being adapted into the anime. I haven't caught up to the anime. I stopped watching. Please forgive me, by the way. I stopped watching after Luffy beat Kaido, because I was like, okay, let me take a break right here. Let me just calm down and just take a little breather from the anime. I want to focus more on the manga for the most part. But I'm missing some episodes, so I gotta get back to that. I want to experience the anime again. Based off of the preview that I saw for that episode in particular, it looked amazing. I'm really gonna click immediately with that new art style. That art style looks fantastic, especially how Luffy looked. Luffy looked amazing in that art style. I can't wait for that. If that's gonna be the norm, if that's gonna be how the formula is, where Toei Animation changes up the art style every arc, imagine when Egghead ends and then we see how they make their own interpretation on what something like an Elbaf art style would look like. Wouldn't that be hype? Like, what if they take inspiration from like Vicky the Viking or something like that, and they make the art style kind of reminiscent of that, and that's gonna be like, yo, that's gonna be so cool. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be the Viking arc. Like, we're gonna get out of this science futuristic art island arc, and then we're gonna head into that. We're definitely gonna get some Vicky the Viking references, and then we're gonna get a bunch of whole Norse mythology stuff sprinkled in there, and probably some stuff like some historical Viking stuff as well. Like, I can't wait to see like certain named characters that will meet on that island, like with names like Thor. Like, people have like Thor in their name, or like Ragnar or something. That's gonna be really cool. I can't wait to see that. But rambling aside and wishful thinking aside, this is a great chapter, and I'll see everyone next week. This recording was sheesh. Yeah, this is why I can't keep talking all the time, because then I'm left with editing a whole hour's worth of footage. This is why I can't get my uploads out on time. So once again, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye.